This experiment is balloon rocket. So for this experiment, the materials you're going to be needing are tape, balloons, a straw, and some string. So ideally, the string should be held by two people on either side, or it can be tied to two structures like a doorknob or a chair. But just for demonstration purposes, I'll be using these cups with weights inside of them to tie the string to on either side. So the first step is going to be to just put the string through the straw, so like this. So just string it right through so both ends are coming out on either side of the straw. So what I'm going to do is just tie this end of the string to this cup. So now it is tight here, and I'm going to do the same thing with the other side. So the next step is going to be to blow up this balloon. So I blown it up to a small size because the distance is short, but feel free to blow it up to a larger size depending on how far the rocket needs to travel. So don't tie off the balloon, just hold it pinched so that the air doesn't come out. And what you're going to be doing now is just taping the balloon to the straw. So my balloon is now taped onto the straw. So now what I'm going to do is just let the balloon go. So as you saw, the balloon rocket kind of moved from this side to that side. And the same thing is going to happen when you do it. Just make sure that it's a larger distance than the one that was just shown to really emphasize how far the rocket can move based on how much air is in the balloon. So the science behind this experiment is because of air and thrust. So as the air rushes out of the balloon, it creates a forward motion that we call thrust. And so thrust is basically a pushing force that's created by energy. And so in this experiment, the thrust comes from the energy of the balloon forcing the air out. And so different sizes of balloons and differing amounts of air that's blown into the balloon will create more or less thrust. And in a real rocket, thrust is created by the force of burning rocket fuel from the engine.